back to another episode of No Handouts Podcast. It's your boy G, and today, obviously, I got my co-host with me.
What's good, y'all? Late night in the building, tracks up in the building. Let's go.
Yo, and today we got a special guest for you, man. If you don't know this guy, you know what? It's because
you don't know me.
He's behind the scenes.
Yes,
One of
sir.
the most talented dudes I know, honestly, man. One of the best guys I know. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him introduce himself to the people at home. Go ahead. The floor's yours.
I appreciate you, cuzzo. Man, my name is Jamil. I'm just your friendly neighborhood cameraman. Been in the videography game for going on 10 years now. Mainly in the Hartford location type deal. Just working, man. Just staying busy. My favorite job. Wouldn't do anything else, man. Happy to be here, man.
Yes, sir.
Super excited to talk, man. Let's get it going.
Appreciate
No
you
handouts, man. No handouts.
You know what I'm saying?
Mama, I made it.
It's like Peter Parker on steroids over here. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Oh, man. All right, man. So just to kind of start things off, last podcast, we talked about a lot of the stuff that was going on with Drake and Kendrick. I know we didn't really get a chance to get your opinion on it, but like, what is your thoughts, man? Like, who do you think won? What do you think have been the major plays so far? And just like, give me your thoughts on it.
Hey, there's no right or wrong answer, but this guy gonna be very judgmental. So
Heard you. I've been doing some thinking about this. So I'm glad I get to be on this platform.
I like when people say that. I like when people say that.
I've been doing some thinking.
Because it's very quick to be surface level and see what people are saying online and just pick a winner. But go ahead.
Now, when I say this, I'm a huge Drake fan. Right? Drake he's my guy.
Right.
He fucking lost.
Okay.
I told you.
Fair enough.
BA, that's not BA approved.
I told you.
But I started off by saying he's my favorite artist though. Like he's one of my top. Next to Ye. He up there with Ye.
Ye.
But Drake's one of my favorite artists, man. One of my favorite artists, grew up with him. He fucking lost.
Are you saying that you feel like he lost? Like it wasn't. I don't believe it was a landslide victory.
No, very close fight. It was Thriller and Manila. Like it was exciting. They went the distance. Don't get me wrong.
Rumble in the jungle.
Hell yeah, rumble in the motherfucking jungle. All of that. Yeah. So but he lost. The streams show it. Everyone else said he lost.
Rolling Stone said it. Billboard said it. Come on, yo.
Seth Rogen fucking said it. What business does that man have talking about this? Nah, this is a beautiful moment for hip hop in general. I'm happy it happened. It needed to happen. Kendrick is the catalyst that made this damn avalanche, and Drake took the call and he did a great job, but he lost. Respectfully,
I will say this, right? I'll say that I do think he lost, but I think it was really the fact that Kendrick got a hit song. I feel like that put it over the top.
But that's not Kendrick's MO for the most part, right? He makes great bodies of projects. All of a sudden, this dude come out with Not Like Us, and you got everybody from the West Coast to the East Coast. Like
walking in.
What the hell? It's magical. It's a magical moment for hip hop.
Like I said, it is. Like I said, I'm a big Kendrick fan, but I don't know, man. Like I sit back and like this stuff to me seems like some hater shit. You don't think so?
In terms of what?
And not even in just terms of like the whole, like I feel like it's really hater, right? Because it's like you got all these dudes, right, who decided to come together to take down, Drainos. Pretty much. You know what I mean?
Drake's been pissing people off the whole time though.
But my shit, no, you're absolutely right? But like if I have an issue with you, I come talk to you. These dudes didn't have the balls to talk to him, so they had to go and get all their friends and go find them after school.
So that's what you mean by hater shit.
Right.
So you think everybody ganged up on Drake?
No, for sure. And I'm pretty sure Metro Boomin was the catalyst for that.
Oh,
for sure.
So is it all true about like Drake fucking all they girls? Is that
I
like
think
real?
So
half of that. I think half of that is actually
the reports are that he is that kind of guy. That supposedly he's like I'm gonna fuck your bitch kind of guy. You know.
But no, but I want continue.
So the reports are that basically he is one of those kind of guys, right? He is the I will fuck your bitch kind of guy. You know what I mean? And shit. With the star power he got, you know what I mean? He
can do it. He can mess with anybody he wants.
So it is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily agree with people getting upset about it because, like I said, when you're in that industry and you're around the women that you're around, bro, they're for everybody. So there shouldn't be no hard feelings.
Or if you're a grown man,
talk about it.
Like, why are you so caught up on a female, my guy? My dog. Shut your ass up and make some drums.
That's wild.
He did, though.
He did.
And then he did. He said, you know what? You want me to do it? Heard you.
Bro, I catch
And that
myself
went nuts.
saying that
And
shit
that went
sometimes. I'm like,
nuts.
bruh.
Oh.
Listen, shout out to them. But now I feel like, bro, low key, they ganged up on him. I feel like they ganged up on him.
No, they did.
I
They did.
respect the man because not only did he go, his one-on-one with Kendrick, which I don't think was a one-on-one, but he had bars for everybody.
Oh,
he had bars for the
he was
Weeknd.
serving them up.
He had bars
Serving.
for Rocky. He had bars for everybody and anybody. To be honest with you,
But we all know that the main event and the main target was Kendrick. That was the one that was like that.
Oh,
that was like everybody was looking at.
Yeah, they went
no,
wrong.
that's what went. How do I say this? Like that was the narrative, right? That was the story. Like
Yes.
that was what everybody was like focused on. But again, like he was still getting it from all sides. Like you said, like the BBL Drizzy, he was still getting it from Metro.
Well, that's what
Boomin.
happens when you're the king, right?
I think
that's
with
just
the-
what
I
happens
think
when you're
with
the
the
king.
Heavy's
Heavy-
the head that wears the crown.
That's just what happens.
Now,
Absolutely.
let
That's
me
what
add
happens.
this. I think with the BBL Drizzy thing, I think because of what happened with Kendrick, and obviously he said like make some drums. After like the stuff what happened with Kendrick, the BBL Drizzy thing just was easily to slid in, and it was easily like was able to kind of like hook in and make fun.
It was already on top of a wave.
So it was already
Right,
on top of everything.
right.
So I'll admit that. Hey, look, even though it shouldn't be that much of a punch, it's just a fun and catchy thing that.
Yeah, you're saying if
and
by
I was able
itself it got put out, it wouldn't have been
No,
as
it
big of a
wouldn't.
buzz.
I'll admit that part. I'll admit that part with that. Again, I'll say it, and you already know my stance on it. Kendrick definitely did kind of like assassinate his character. Kendrick did like assassinate like his credibility.
So this is the thing, right? Because I feel like it's very surface level, and this is what kind of pisses me off about people is that really, really, if you look at it, a lot of it is just it's lies.
Now,
The whole pedophile thing, and then all this other stuff. Like
that's where I have to ask. Like, is it actual lies? Because
how do we judge? You know what I'm saying?
Because there is evidence. I'm not going to say that it's actual proof, but it's evidence that makes me want to lean towards like, yeah, it kind of seems likely that he might be a pedophile. I don't want to say that he is actually a pedophile.
No, but everybody has come out and said that it was that everything's been cool. That he's never had anybody like come out and say anything crazy. Like even like I know it was a time with that whole Millie Bobby Brown thing. Like she's come out and she say, "Yo, bro, it was really nothing. Like we were just friends." Which again, I understand that it was low key inappropriate to have that relationship with a 15-year-old, 16-year-old, whatever she was at the time. I understand that. But you got to look at his career, bro. He has always put on these young artists. He's always been around. Like when Johnny Manziel was hot, right? He invited him over to the house. You know what I mean? So he's always been and this is another thing that I need to speak on, right? Like he has always embraced the culture. When somebody has come up or somebody's like hot, like he's always like, hey, bro, what's up? Let me show you love.
No, that's facts.
And then
That's facts.
I kind of get upset because everybody wants to give Kendrick the crown. But I feel like low key, he's the type of guy who actually stalls your culture because he doesn't collaborate with many people. He doesn't put many people on. If anything, he only really works with established artists. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, that's a stall to the culture. Well, who does he work with? I mean, he works with pretty much his cousin. That's it.
I mean, of course.
that's who he works with.
I think Kendrick just a different. I see what you're saying. I think Kendrick and Drake are just built differently when it comes to how they output their work. Drake is more culturally inclined to the point where like he can really live in that fabric, whereas Kendrick, he's just one of those tortured genius type dudes where he a Pulitzer Prize winning ass motherfucker first and foremost.
So I respect it, but when half of his raps are about he's what the culture wants, it's like, are you really what the culture wants, or what the culture
trying to say that
needs?
a deeper meaning.
You know what I'm saying? Like, are you really
with him? I think there's a respect level with him and like the West Coast and like his artistry.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I kind of see that.
Drake, hey, give me what you kind of.
With Drake, it's a little different because it's like, yeah, you're attached. You're definitely trying to attach yourself. Not saying anything like drastic here because I'm not trying to piss off anybody.
Oh, do it. No, piss people.
No, you should piss people. You should
piss them off. Piss them off. He did McConan dirty. Whatever.
People want to get mad here. Y'all want to get mad, right? Y'all trying to get mad.
He was up on a Tuesday and he only made it to Wednesday.
Hey man, I mean that situation totally to me is uncalled for. But I think I do kind of see what some people in Kendrick is saying because I think Mr. Vegas is even like caught on this too. Where it's like, yo, even though it kind of seems hot, like because this is where like he's worked with like some like somebody like what was it, within the Jamaican culture, and it kind of seems as though it might be a little bit disrespectful. Where it's like you kind of want to, even though you think that he's trying to embrace it on his own, it kind of feels a little bit culture vulture when you don't when
there's a fine line.
Yeah, when you want to go about it in that certain generation, so that way it can just popularize you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you could see it as like a respect level to Jamaica, or as a respect level to Atlanta, or as a respect level to Memphis.
Well, can both exist? That can both exist.
I don't know if it's a respect level, or if it's like, hey, look, you're trying to do it just to
capitalize.
Get hot off.
Why not?
That's where there's a crazy fine line about that. You know, so that's where the questions you have to ask about like, yo, is he really a culture vulture? Is he really a colonizer, or is he really trying to like actually like put
that's
on?
That's the narrative. That's the narrative for him right now that people are like really like pushing. But go ahead, give me your thoughts on that though.
No, I agree with a lot that was said. Because there is a super fine line between being a culture vulture and then just doing it for the culture, like putting someone on and getting on their sound. I personally think both can exist. I think he can capitalize off that for his own gain, but also put up another artist too. Because without that, no one would ever know that artist, right? So it's like, which one are you going to take? You're going to call him a culture vulture for quote unquote stealing a sound, or are you going to give him props for saying, yo, he got on that dude? What's that dude's name?
400
for her fucking nails.
That's actually a really dope song too.
And
it's a dope song by itself. Right? It's a dope song by itself. But didn't Drake make it 95 times better though? Like with just his verse.
Right.
Please,
it's BA approved. We got to BA approved. We got to be like the song holds itself. It holds itself. But Drake done came in there and Drake. It sounded like old school Drake. It really did. That shit excited the hell out of me. So, I mean, what is that? What would you say that is? Is that him trying to just steal some of his Four Bats' thunder, or is it him trying to put on Four Bats?
Now, by experience, I would have never heard that song unless like if Drake wasn't on it.
Really? So you haven't heard it prior?
No. So like, of course, I like after the remix, I heard the original.
Okay.
Love the original by itself. Love Drake's version by itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now, I do think that there probably was a little bit of a buzz even before Drake, because it was still
for sure.
Well, that's why Drake hopped on it.
That's why Drake hopped on it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's still like something he's gonna be able to profit off of or not, because remember, Four Bats didn't put that on his album, like put the remix on his album.
Right. No, for sure.
Which he should have. In my opinion, he should have. But if he didn't, and he's sitting there like, all right, I'm just gonna have the original only.
Well, I think right now the climate is kind of dictating that he kind of like separate himself a little bit from Drake because of how much like hate right now and negativity is. So I see it as more of a political move where it's like, listen, okay, you know what? Even though there's love, like let me separate myself a little bit because I don't want to be like, I have yet to really, hit my stride. So I'm like, I don't want to really be associated right now because like right now, as much as I love Drake, like he's fighting for his life on the internet, bro. He is fighting. They hitting him with let him stand up. Let him stand up.
There's a $40 million deal with Nike, and he just dropped his shoes, and they're not selling at all.
Well, I mean,
somebody get him some milk.
Hold on. First off, those Knock the shits were never selling, bro. Like, listen, I love you, Drizzy. Those Knock the shits was never selling. The collection was always pretty ass. Love you, Drake, but the Knock the shit was not.
Because it was Drake, and because a lot of people want to be Drake. Those joints were selling.
I mean, I love Drake, but
listen.
They selling at the senior centers.
But now they're not selling because of this situation.
Nah, I got dad shoes. So I ain't even.
Even then, Nike is talking to Universal right now, and they're like, "Yo, what the fuck is going on here? We're all about to lose money because we just put in a whole bunch of money into the name and into the shoes and into his contract." We losing money right now because of this whole situation.
Well, Drake, that's why Drake bowed out. That's why Drake bowed out. I bet you any money that's why he bowed out.
I truly don't think that's why he bowed out.
To be honest with you,
he just got more work to do. It's like the part. I'm not saying that he bitched out. It's more so like, all right, it's back to. All right, this was fun. We went 4 rounds.
To be honest,
I got shit to do now.
And you know what people forget is that he was on tour when all this shit was going on.
Right.
So it wasn't like he was just sitting at home. Right. He was on tour.
Right. And what was Kendrick doing? Staying at home.
But at the end of the day,
with your size shoes, 7 shoes looking ass.
At the end of the day, you can't admit
that
when Kendrick put up the
pedophile
out
in front of his mama.
Stuff, when he put up the pedo bear allegations, you can't tell me that Drake wasn't put in the corner, because if he didn't respond, he was gonna get that label. If he did respond,
I feel like that was his misstep. That was the misstep. He shouldn't even acknowleded it.
Nah, but even that, it's a lose-lose situation.
Because no, it is a lose-lose situation for sure. But I feel you look less thirsty when you leave it alone, right? So people are still gonna talk, and they've been talking for years. So it's still gonna be a very major part of what people talk about. And because Kendrick brought light to it, they're gonna still talk about it. But the moment you bring attention to it, guess what? That's the thing that people are gonna attack.
Well, perfect segue.
Everybody's going to ask those questions.
Perfect segue. Diddy didn't do it. This is all just a big distraction, people. Diddy didn't do it. I'm actually putting out shirts that say Diddy didn't do it.
God damn it, what didn't Diddy do?
Hey,
Diddy didn't do it. Damn it.
Diddy out there with the freak offs and the Diddy parties.
Well, he apologized, right? He done put out. Did you see how he put out a video?
Listen, there's no apology that can be like, you know what? Because he came down that aisle like he was 30th in the Royal Rumble.
That's the scariest shit that I've ever seen in my entire life.
You know what I mean?
All right, I got a theory.
Hold on. That is the scariest shit that I've ever seen in my entire life. How the hell you go stop that a billionaire only in a towel, knowing that there's cameras in the hallway, not knocking your girlfriend out? That's scary as hell. That's just as scary as like.
So I got a theory. I got a theory on that shit. It's all scripted. It's all a distraction.
Oh man, we about to get canceled.
Yup, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Put this shit up because we about to get canceled.
Talk to me.
We about to get canceled right now.
I like this angle.
This is a theory that I have that is aimed for high value black men. All right, they need to be protected because shit like this is happening to distract you. They trying to tear down our black billionaires like Diddy, Jay-Z. We need to protect them because he barely got out. So now let me get back to it. How is it that every single time a black man of high value gets caught up in some domestic shit, it's at a goddamn hotel or in an elevator? Why is that the only place?
Was that like that with R. Kelly or with Bill Cosby?
Well, they too different. They
right,
some demonic niggas.
Right,
They some different shit.
Quavo got caught in the elevator.
Let's start off with Ray Rice.
Ray Rice got caught in the elevator. Yeah.
Jay-Z got smacked up in the So going back to Jay-Z, he slipped.
Hold on.
If I don't make it home tonight,
let him cook.
Wait, I'm not taking the elevator. I'm not taking the elevator when I leave the spot. All right. So hold on.
So for a second, just to hear you out, but just understand. My stance is very, very different on this. You know?
Just hey, hear me out. Let me. I'm almost done. So, why is it that it's always around the elevator, hotel lobby? Why? Why is it nowhere else? Restaurant, parking lot, nowhere, party. No, it's only those places, right? Okay. It's because they want you to stay distracted. They want you to think that if we put the microscope on this dude, we could end his whole career. And I think they're fucking with us. They having fun with us, whoever writing the script, because they keep saying, yeah, leave it around the elevator. Let's keep, because it's happening all over the place. But no. Put them on blast throughout the elevator so that they know that what goes up
must come
down. All right, I'm done.
Let him cook.
I'm done. I don't know where that shit came.
Okay. That's wild.
Let him cook.
Don't get distracted, people. They fucking with us. They having fun with the script. They getting bored. Something. They not changing the shit. It's always around the hotel lobby. Elevator. Why? Now we gotta put Jay-Z. Watch your ass, cause I'm telling you, he slipped out, but they gonna catch him again. They gonna catch him again.
Okay. See.
Watch me. Mark my words. Jay next.
See, I don't know about this because it's like. They've been warning at like a shit ton of people about Diddy for a while, and it's always been like boom until like all of a sudden a case comes out. You know damn well like there had to be attention to that. There always has had to be attention to it, and it's always been a build up to it. People have been saying it like the whole time. Diddy, yo, do not fuck with Diddy's party. Oh, Method Man. Oh, that's Diddy car? I ain't going in that car. Cat Williams was like, yo, all of a sudden, yo, I go in their mansion, I go ahead and I open this door. Nigga, what the fuck is that going on in the thing? So it's always been going on and on and on for the while and stuff, and it's just everything's always been scrubbed underneath something until like light is brought to it. You know?
So I mean, have you guys like seen like exactly what it is? Because I've been doing some research. Like, have you guys seen exactly all the stuff that he's been like pretty much accused of doing, which is fucking crazy. Like even on the Cassie case, Cassie was basically saying that like he was paying male sex workers to have intercourse with her. While he watched, like, and that's her lawsuit against him on top of a bunch of other things.
Damn, that's why she married a white dude, huh?
Exactly, that's what it was.
That makes sense.
Fucked up from Diddy. That's how I see it.
She wanted a fucking casserole now. She don't want to get passed around.
To be honest with you, like
she said, "I'm tired of this shit, Grandpa."
Yo, she definitely went through some shit with Diddy, and that footage to me, because that looks like some real footage, and that's some scary ass footage. Just to see Diddy in the towel, not giving a fuck. Going down there.
What's that movie? Like he was run and then hit the corner real quick.
To me, it kind of just proves like his behavior, and I don't think his behavior should be accepted.
Well, no, that's what happens with elites. Is what I think you're alluding to. Like that's the behavior of super rich, wealthy men. That's why you call Hollywood weird, because that shit's always been existing, and now all of a sudden it's leaking into our culture where someone of this much power can do some weird shit. Hey,
I see what you're saying, because
the weird shit is being scrubbed underneath it too.
So
of course
he paid for that footage just so that way nobody else can get that.
Well, he can't get in trouble because the statute of limitations. So
which is horrible.
Well, that's why he got on camera and apologized for it, because he can't get in trouble for it.
I mean, he
was like, I gotta make him think I feel bad about this shit.
He did that to say
this hoe was tripping.
Exactly. No, his lawyer called him and was like, yo,
you need to say something.
Just do it. He can't get in trouble. Just fucking say sorry, bro. Say you hit rock bottom. I know you're a billionaire. I know. Just say you hit rock bottom, Diddy. Just say it.
Right now. It's so
rock bottom, my guy. Really, rock bottom.
I would pay to see what happened in that
more
hotel
like bikini
room
bottom
before
nigga.
that shit went down, bro.
Yeah. I believe
before
it
went down.
A black guy from like
you know what I mean?
Before like he ran down there. I believe it because you see what's going on like in that footage, like, and it somehow this doesn't really surprise me. And it's
in no way,
it's really upsetting.
I in no way condone this at all, but this is kind of reminiscent. I in no way condone violence, domestic violence by any means. Disclaimer, all right? But what was the big topic of conversation after the whole Rihanna and Chris thing? Not to bring it up, but what was one of the main questions that was asked right after that? Right after they were all being mad at Chris? Well, did she say something? Why did he get that mad?
To be honest with you, that should never be an excuse.
No. It's not. However, because if you're capable of doing that, then like I said, that's why I said I don't condone it. However, I would to your point, what did happen? What did she say to that motherfucker?
Bitches be tripping, man.
I will say though, from his standpoint, because he couldn't talk about it for a while. And so after he did say that, Rihanna did start it and actually like hit him first.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Wait, what? Really?
Did Cassie say some crazy shit?
But that never, that never allows. No, that never.
It was something like that with Cassie. That should never be an excuse for you to go down there and go like, hey, make her hurt.
No, not for any woman, no matter what she says. She talk about your mama. She talk about your small dick. Gentlemen, take note. Never put your hands on a woman, no matter how justified you may think it is.
As we said before, lesson learned. You never hit them. You just shake them. You know what I mean? Like
I shook a bitch before. I shook a bitch before.
I will defend myself.
I shook a bitch before.
Stop playing.
You gotta admit, some woman will be bold and actually like assault.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think that there's respect between the genders like that anymore, right? Like I feel like when it came to like back in the day, right, women knew like, listen, I don't put my hands on him, he won't put his hands on me. But men have been handicapped, right, for so many years now where it's like, he can't touch you. He can't do nothing to you. And I feel like women kind of take advantage of that.
Kind of?
And they do. I'm trying to be nice.
Right, no,
but I feel like they take advantage of it and they're just like, you know what? I know he's not going to do something. And then they do the most.
Yeah.
And then when they don't get the reaction that they think they're supposed to get, now they looking like, oh, I'm the victim. And it's like, you can only, listen, you can only push somebody but so far. You get what I'm saying? And Diddy is a billionaire who, you know what I mean, is not used to somebody telling him no.
Right. Whatever it is. Right.
Yeah,
So he clearly got put to a level, or it's either that, or he thinks he could just get away with anything he wants. Right. There's a spectrum.
He can get away with
right.
Well, because they were together for 3 years after that. So you know what I mean? Like to me, it's like, you know.
And we love Cassie because Cassie from she's from the home home state.
Or that she was still.
We love you,
Cassie.
Cassie.
Still stuck over there. It was the fact that like she kind of looked like she was trapped that whole time. It's hard to get away from your abuser when you're still in that relationship. And he's still abusing you and he's still trying to like convince you to stay around.
Cassie, we love you, but come on, you got to keep the hood down. Keep your head on a swivel, shorty. Keep your head on a swivel.
Beautiful lady.
On.
Beautiful
Duck
lady.
and weave. You in better shape than that dude. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful lady.
Boy came out here looking like JBL. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, facts.
Like shit was crazy, bro. I feel personally, like you said, like it right now is really tear down Diddy time for sure. Because we don't know what's real, we don't know what's fake.
Nobody
right?
does.
Like it's a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? Like they're attacking everybody in the circle right now.
Absolutely.
And like I said, I feel bad for the guy because, like I said, it's one of those things that they have spin the narrative because so many people have said, "Yo, it's crazy at Diddy's house." Right? Usher has said it for years. Everybody who goes to these things is you know what I mean? Like they're just spinning this narrative right now. And it's tough, bro, because they're going to continue to attack him. And this is what I think Drake is going through right now, where it's like, okay, you're our main focus. Like we're gonna keep hitting you with stuff. Yeah. We're gonna keep throwing stuff at you until it sticks.
Because all eyes are on you. Exactly. Exactly.
So, like I said, like, do I think that he's like the best person in the world? No, everybody's heard the stories of him hanging Wale out the window. Like you know what I mean? Like we know what type of time Diddy is on, right?
He blew up Kid Cudi's car.
Right.
Because Cassie broke up with him.
I mean, go back all the way in time with Shine. Like Shine took his rap for him. Like Shine,
that was
like that shootout at the club. Like when he was with J-Lo. Like homeboy had a rep for from the get. Like you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and obviously Drake is starting to like. He's starting to show Diddy symptoms now because with this whole thing with Kendrick and then with Weeknd, apparently this whole thing with, I don't know how true it is, but this thing with EXO and OVO where bodyguards is getting shot. It's like, all right, we don't know what it is. I mean, it could be an isolated incident. I mean, I don't want to sound like a reporter and shit right now, but you know, Diddy's starting to show Diddy symptoms. I mean, Drake is starting to show Diddy symptoms now because people out here getting shot. We don't know who's doing what. It's just all reminiscent. I think the rap cycle is just coming back full circle. Like it's just coming back. I think that's what happens. We don't know what's true or not. I'm praying Abel, please sing a song about it. Like I don't know why, but when he was dropping bars, that shit was hilarious. I'm like, bro, I need more of that shit. I want 4 bats to go after the Weeknd.
That would be crazy.
Yo, 4 bats. Yo, drop some shit on the weekend. Yo, fuck his ass up. Like 500 for your fucking head.
The competitive nature really does bring up the culture.
I love
this is why the numbers are doing so well because this is going crazy. I will say this, right? Drizzy has really shown like he's kind of, and I don't know if you guys like really ever like, you know, do your research on this stuff, but Drizzy, like, you know, he's in some very like dark situations and dark rooms with certain people. Like at the end of the Family Matters video, right? Like the guy that he's talking to at the end of the video, like that's one of the heads of the Hells Angels.
Oh yes,
so, I
heard about that.
That was big. And then I think even before this whole situation, right? I think he went to Germany and he did a video where he was in a room with like some of the top guys in the mafia. You know what I mean? Right, in Armenia. There you go with the top guys over there. So I mean, you know, when he says mob ties, like I'm starting to believe that there really are some mob ties with this guy. You know,
I mean that's natural.
He's starting to get those mob ties because he basically has a name nowadays.
I was just gonna say that's kind of what naturally happens when you have some sort of status.
They're gonna respect you because you got a status, and
he a made man. He a made man. He a wise guy, huh? So that's what happens when you hang out with the wise guys.
He's starting to make that because
that's
of the fact that he's starting to have a name.
Diddy symptoms.
You know what I'm saying?
Diddy didn't do it.
Like remember, those guys came up from the ground up.
Yeah.
We could say that, his rap career came from the ground up, but his mob ties, I don't believe they came from the ground up at all.
No, I mean, you know, the kid from Degrassi obviously was not, you know,
he was in a fucking wheelchair.
Yeah, right.
What kind of fucking mob type has got on a goddamn wheelchair?
He's got the mob ties now and everything like that. I think that's just more of a chemical making.
Yeah, no, I mean that's typically how it goes.
I don't think that's a natural thing.
I mean, mob ties want to be associated with all the stars, right?
Yeah,
or, the hoop stars, all. So it's
but
just one of those things.
Yeah, but
it's entertainment.
This is why we
Yeah,
got
but then
dudes like
hopefully it
CB
doesn't get into
banging.
hopefully it doesn't get into like a 6ix9ine type of thing where it's like, oh yo,
He
I'm
put-
gonna
facts.
go into this,
Facts.
and then all of a sudden it just gets way
But-
out of hand because they want to take it.
But that's I mean that's what we're looking at now, and that's what I'm saying. Like, look, even CB, right? Like he low key, like he bangs the Bloods, right? Like that's what he does. You know what I mean? Like, and again, I think you're right. Like once you get to that certain level, right? These people want to offer protection, or they want to be,
Whatever
in the
right.
mix.
They wanna be
right?
associated
They
somehow,
want to be
right?
associated with some sort of way.
You
in
think
that
Drake
situation.
reached out to Albania or Armenia? What?
Armenia? Yeah.
Yeah, you think Drake was just like, yo, get that motherfucker from Albania, yo. Like I like how he popped that nigga. Yeah. He was on the bike. Yeah, I like his work, yo. Get him on the phone. I want to chill with him. No, that's not how that goes.
It could be, but
It could.
I don't know, man. That's tough. So like with the whole Diddy, like let's kind of like going back full circle. So do you guys feel like any of this shit might be true? Because Diddy has always been kind of suspect. I saw a video the other day of Diddy calling Meek Mill daddy, and I was like, yeah, that shit kind of weird with the French fries on his lap. I'm like, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, Diddy. That shit looking
I'm
a little weird.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Oh shit.
Diddy didn't do it. Diddy didn't do it.
Hashtag.
Diddy didn't do it.
oh god. What did Diddy do? I think Diddy did it. I think Diddy did it. This looks really bad.
We about to turn it to a whole Dr. Seuss book out this bitch. Diddy didn't do it, did it do it, didn't do it, did it once, did he do it twice, did he do it, did he did it, did it, did he do it, did he didn't, did he do it? Diddler diddly diddly did dot diddly do dot did dot do Diddy
Yo,
did he do?
have you seen like South Park when the devil gotta get his say Sweet 16 party?
Nah.
Yo.
I seen a clip. I seen a
was
clip.
hilarious.
I seen a clip.
Basically, the devil's trying to have a party. He's like, oh yeah, let's do a chocolate fondue fountain. I think Diddy did it.
Oh shit, that's
Hey,
good.
what about this or that? Yo, Diddy did it.
Diddy did it.
What about
Diddy
this
did
and that? Diddy did it. Did it.
Damn.
God damn it! What did he do?
What did he do? I love it.
Did he do it? Diddy didn't do it.
Yo, can someone make a Dr. Seuss, a Diddy Seuss, a Dr. Diddy?
I don't think Dr. Seuss wants to touch on Diddy reading.
Fair enough.
Listen, put
Fair enough.
the lyrics on the bottom of the screen, have the little red ball bouncing between Diddy did it, do it, did it, do it. Matter of fact, can you
Diddy
get,
1 and
can
Diddy
you-
2.
Can you get Eminem to rap it? Diddy did it, do
Oh
it.
my
You know?
god. Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
So
Can we
Oh
see
my God.
if Diddy would do?
What would Diddy do? But nah, for it all, on some real shit, Diddy didn't do it. Anyways,
I think
y'all
Diddy
see
did it. Again,
50 having a field day off of this shit. I'm like, yo, it is so entertaining watching that motherfucker talk about this shit.
Number one troll.
Yeah,
We
oh.
know it.
Oh.
He's gonna take advantage of this. But
OG.
Other than that, it's kind of let 50 do his trolling.
I love it.
Again, from all the behavior and everybody talking about it, it doesn't surprise me that he probably would do it.
It absolutely doesn't surprise me that he does weird shit. He does weird shit. I'm sure the most incriminating thing is all the shit that be going on at the parties, I bet. A bunch of incriminating shit. Dudes fucking dudes. Diddy diddling diddy do. I don't fucking know who.
Right,
but yeah, I think that's probably the weirdest shit, right? His white boy, the drug dealer dude, he not doing no jail
the
time.
mule, right, the
He not
mule.
doing no jail time because he's participating, and it's like
that's where I'm sitting there
so-
like, oh yeah, it's a alleged.
But
like,
what is he
coke meal.
participating in? Like,
I do believe that it would be his actual coke meal, allegedly.
we'll see.
I
Yeah.
have to
It's
throw in that
a-
word, allegedly.
It's a lot of hearsay there. I do think you're right. Like I said, at the end of the day, like you're right. The elites are having crazy parties all the time, right?
Yeah, of course.
Are there probably sex workers out there all the time? For sure. Like you would
they got the-
imagine
they got the money
you
for it.
imagine these
Sex
guys,
workers,
right,
yeah, the sex
right.
workers have it. Well, another great segue. Y'all just reminded me of some funny shit. I'm just a segue king out this bitch.
Yes, sir.
Have y'all heard about CT and how they're on the map because of OnlyFans?
Yeah, I seen it.
Whoa,
I seen it.
whoa.
Yeah, you're gonna love this.
Please explain.
CT on the map,
Can I-
bitches go.
can I-
You
can I-
bitches go. You bitches go. You bitches go. Put us on the map. Put us on the map.
Please let me explain it. Please let me explain it. 'Cause trust me, he knows how I feel
Go
about
Southern,
it.
baby. I
He
went to
knows
Southern.
how I
Go
feel about
Owls. I bet I know a couple of y'all bitches out there.
it. Apparently, Connecticut has the most creators on OnlyFans. Right? Most of them are in New Haven, and apparently their earnings are around like $450.
So we have to make a stand, gentlemen.
50,000.
No.
Not
No, that's it. That's it.
Not mil.
Just $450.
450.
Guys, don't let. Hey, these are entrepreneurial women. All right. They're entrepreneurs. We need to support them.
Hey, baby.
Is it really?
Baby, anybody out of New Haven, send me a link. I got you. All right? Send me the link. I got you. We're going to support your entrepreneur journey.
That's just right there because you know he got the money for that.
Hey,
he got the money for that.
Keep working hard and like Kanye said, get you the ass, get you the titties. You know what I mean?
Hey, look,
like it's a quick 50 bands.
I got the
I have to ask this question. Is it really like worth $450 a month just to entertain horny people?
That's a great question.
That's a great question.
Okay, well, you got to ask them, and then they got to ask themselves, and then they got to go to therapy, and then they got to talk to their mama, and then they got to. So it's a lot. It's a big process. Hey, but it's a great question though. It's a great question. It's a big.
Hey, look, you can try to ask me, but this dick ain't for free. But I ain't buying no. I ain't using OnlyFans. Y'all. This dick ain't for free.
My thing is, it's a spectrum, right? Is it an entrepreneurial journey, or are these bitches just that lazy?
I think
I don't think it's not so much about like, because I know a lot of women and I know a lot, and I know some of them that got OFs, and I love y'all. I love all of y'all.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm gonna buy as many of y'all links as I can. Only the specials though. Give me like give me the 50% off.
Hook your boy up.
Give me the 3 months. Give me the 3 months up front. No, I'm just kidding. But that's kind of how I see it, because like I said, I know some OF creators that this is my job. Like, this is what the fuck I do. But then I see a lot of them are just like, you know what? I look okay. When I shave, it looks okay. Like, I don't want to be at McDonald's. Like, so I don't, which one is it?
Am I giving beaver today? Am I giving?
I will include on that
pig,
too.
what the
Not
fuck?
only is it that, but apparently, because like the county New Haven has Quinnipiac, they have
A lot of colleges.
They have
Southern.
A lot of colleges.
I went to Southern. Go Owls. Let's get.
So a lot of those creators are probably some of those students that are struggling.
Oh, for sure.
And $450 a month
Not
college?
knowing that it is, but it could be that.
The books have to get paid, man. The books have to get paid. But you're right. Listen, there's a spectrum, right? There are those that take this shit serious, and then there are those who are just trying to make a quick buck. And I feel like the video quality is always what's going to tell you what it is, right? If you look like you just shooting that shit on your iPhone, you know what I mean? We know what type of time you want. Right. Now, if you take the time, you got cameras, you got shit set up, guess what? This is your career.
Fair enough.
And I definitely appreciate you taking the time to give me something to look at in HD quality, 4K. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So it's like you said, it is a spectrum, and it's become a form of people to make money, especially for women, easily, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we've kind of given them the power to do that, right? Like men in their 30s
because they're
buying.
Really
given, right? They're willing to spend the money, so they've
I'm not,
given them
you
that
must
power.
Be out your mind. I'm not. I'm going to Pornhub. I'm going to Reddit because I know for a fact all them shirts are leaked. You must be out your mind.
Reddit be on point like that?
Nigga.
This motherfucker.
Nigga. I'm telling you.
Yo, send me the link. Send me the link.
I sit there and I'm like, all right. Oh yeah, because I'm not gonna hold you. My Instagram is fucked up.
He said my algorithm all rhythm up.
The minute I sit there, it's like, oh yeah, she got an OnlyFans link. All right, let me go ahead and go to that link. I'm gonna copy that shit. I'm gonna go to Reddit and search and see if this shit is.
If you can get it for free.
If this shit is in, he's like, it's the OnlyFans.
I'm not gonna hold you. There's some that has OnlyFans. There's some that's like, all right, this one's hard to find. This one, and then there's some that's like, okay, she cool. I see it.
One of two
oh, she nasty.
One of two things. When it's hard to find, either they putting the money behind it to protect their shit. You know what I'm saying? Or
classify his description.
You know what I'm saying?
I told you. I don't be buying the OnlyFans.
I just be mad that I can't make no money slinging some dick on OnlyFans, because you know what I mean, like
it's a damn shame, man.
I'll be over there like $4.50, niggas be like, you mean like $4.50? Like
I'll be helicoptering
so it's
bitches.
Tough shit, bro. You know what I mean? But hey, listen, shout out to them, man. Let them continue doing anything.
Facts.
At the same time, I can't take it seriously. I'm sitting there like, yo, I don't think like, because you hear like, don't get me wrong, you hear like some of the OnlyFans are sitting there like, oh yeah, you know, like the shit bought them a house and everything like that. this here and there, and I'm like, yo, what are you guys doing with this money? Like, yeah, it's buying you houses and cars and all that stuff. Are you investing into like your business? Are you investing into like a lot of other stuff? And then I see like the statistics of Connecticut
business,
having the
new
high
ass, new
stuff, and
titties.
it's like, oh, y'all only making $450 a month. I mean,
that's good side money, bro.
side money maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
That's
Guys, we can't assume you.
That's
expect
passive.
more.
That's passive income. That is passive
I-
income.
That's the median
expect-
average.
I expect more. I expect more from someone.
Well,
like-
again, so
like
that's the median
Spectre.
average. So meaning most of the content creators are making that much. So there's on the other side of the spectrum, there's some that's probably not making none, but then there's probably some that's fucking.
Right, they're caking it, right?
They
They
top earners.
Dropped-
top earners. Right.
They dropped
Yeah.
out of
Yep.
fucking college. They said, "Fuck this
Facts.
shit."
To
Facts.
me, I don't know. I still can't take
Fucking
it serious.
diploma, my ass
I cannot.
fat.
But don't get me wrong. I have like a couple of friends that's had or had OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Cool people. I like them the most.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How they pussy look?
Actually, really good. And I didn't pay for it either.
So let me get the taste test right here. Let me just get the appetizer.
Trust me,
Nah, much
Sometimes
respect.
I'll be flirting with them, and I'm sitting there like, all right, cool, and then I'll be joking around like, oh yeah, you know, like,
It's probably not that good.
All of a sudden, oh, okay.
Oh, I love it. Oh man, yeah, this is fun.
I didn't know that, bro. So Connecticut, huh? Shit.
CT on the map, man.
Right now.
God, damn, hey, CT on the map for
So what is
something,
it?
bro.
It's over. It's like just under like 3,000. It's like 2,700 like accounts.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
most-
I would
the most.
imagine that we would see more of that type of shit in like California or New York,
would
where it
think.
would be the
Yeah,
the
you
more
would
the
think.
more
Yeah,
creators.
big bucks for that.
Maybe that's where they're at. Maybe that's where
Well,
the big,
no,
big stars
because
are,
they're in real
man,
porn
shit.
studios. That's why. So yeah.
Because of the statistic of OnlyFans. The statistic.
Mm-hmm.
Man, yo, this thing is crazy. I'm not gonna
Hey, whoa! Wait a minute!
I'm not gonna admit what it is.
Might be purple, it might be pink.
Depending on how you mix that shit.
Stop snitching on me.
Nah. It ain't what you think. It ain't what you think.
But
Just
I
grape
mean,
juice.
the statistics is crazy because it's like OnlyFans is not supposed to be about like a porn website, but you got all the porn stars like basically rushing through OnlyFans, and then other people, because it could be men and women that's out here like some they like, you know, naked pics, stuff like that, like learning off of the porn stars, so that way everybody can get their immediate money.
Well, I mean, I have nothing against those who are like, you know what I mean, using it as their platform. Like if you've been a porn star and then you decide to hop on the platform, I'm very strong with like the creators getting paid, right? So what happens is when these girls do what they do, right, they're getting paid like whatever rate. You know, obviously the websites are making the buka bucks, and you know they're getting their little money. You know, like their lives are changing because they're making some money, but they're not up. They're really not getting what they deserve. So I'm okay with the creators saying, hey, we're going to take back the power. We are the ones who are putting our faces and our bodies on the line, so we should get paid. I'm okay with that. Listen, baby, do what you gotta do for you.
Facts. Ain't never no
because
judgment on this
that
side.
pussy ain't gonna work forever.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta
Get
get
it while
whatever
you
you
get
can
facts,
right
yo.
now. And
Facts.
you can't be mad at other people that, you know, take it and they learn to, you know, how do you I can't think of the word, but they, you know, they learn to revenue and you know, make that income through it. You know what I mean? Like you can't we can't really be mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, shit, if I was a fucking 5'7" shorty with big boobs and ass, I'd be on OnlyFans too. Hey,
All out.
listen,
All out.
Hey, listen, you got to
Easily make
get your
all right,
bread.
how much money would you make a month?
Oh man, see,
Would it be 450 or would it be more?
it would definitely be more 450, more than 450.
How much you making a month?
Oh,
What do you mean?
If you were a girl, late night version of you know, female late night version, how much you making?
I don't know. I'm an ugly nigga.
Okay.
I don't know.
The
if I'm gonna
female
be,
version.
I don't
The
know if I'm
female
gonna be-
version.
I don't know if I'm gonna be a pretty nigga or not.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
So
So 450, huh?
it
You
probably-
gonna stay in that meeting?
to be honest with you, it'd probably be like maybe a month or two, and I'm like, I'm deleting the account.
Oh, you just gonna be done. You just gonna be done. Oh, okay.
That $4.50 man, fuck this shit.
I'm a pretty bitch. And the thing is, I'm a content creator. Yo, I'm earning money. I'm making 10 racks a month, papa.
Hey,
Nah, you know what? Y'all don't even deserve to see a sneak peek of what I would do. Just imagine cheeks, and then me looking back and saying, Diddy didn't do it. Huh? Diddy didn't do it. And then he gonna pop out in the closet. He gonna with a towel on. He gonna be chasing me and be like, Diddy. Boom, top earner. That's how you make that money. That's how you make that money. And that's why I'd be on 1%. 1%.
Go in nowhere.
Shouts out to the production on that one. Shouts out to the production on that one. Bad boy for life.
Ah, shit, man. All right, man. Listen, we can do this shit forever, but we're going to have to cut that here. Listen, man, like I said, if you guys enjoyed this, please leave in the comments. We can bring Thrill back on the, my cousin, one of the best guys I know, back onto the podcast.
Sorry, yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So listen, I'm going to
appreciate this. Was fun. It was a lot of fun.
I'm going to have you go ahead and tell them where they can find you.
Yo, you can find me on IG, late_night_3RD. That's where you can find me.
There we
It's
go.
Late night, tracks up in the building.
And please let them know where they can find you.
Catch me on IG. Thrill Ahmed. Thrill, that's 1L, because that's all I need to take on the world, just 1L. Thrill Ahmed, IG, Facebook, LinkedIn, Jamil Ahmed. Like I said earlier when I first introduced myself, I'm just your friendly neighborhood cameraman. So holla at me.
All right, man. And that's been No Handouts Podcast.
Oh yeah,
and,
you can't find him. So
you can't find me, but what I will say is it's No Handouts Podcast, and Diddy didn't do it.
Diddy didn't do it.
Diddy didn't do it.